Oh, look at these. Look at this art. What is all this art? This is amazing. Okay, I don't want any spoilers. Hello there, my name is Uncle Rusty. Welcome back to Date Everything, the game where you can date your drawers. Let's hope you cleaned your underwear. I'm going to play this in the way the game meant for me to play it, and that is by going through the rumors. I still need to find out who Reggie is, but, you know, until then, I'm just going to open up all my doors and just leave them open, except for this one. This one apparently is unopenable. And somehow I fixed my window. Okay, cool. So, let's go and speak... What is that? Is that a coffee stain? All right, let's speak to the magnifying glass and find out some rumors about what's going on in the house.
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
Sure. I mean, do I want to do that right now? Sure, let's do it.
Oh, I see. I can do that.
Let's do it. Let's date the magnifying glass. Let's do it. Come on, Maggie.
I'm hard at work on my current case.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hoping for a breakthrough.
Do tell.
Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Which is fair. You gotta add some mystery in your life.
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service.
Welcome. Now I know your whole name.
Perhaps you've heard of me?
Oh, yes.
I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
I'm happy for you.
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
I love it.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
No way.
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out.
Beautiful.
The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad
I
someone got that.
also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits. Static electricity.
No.
It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair.
Okay.
Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets.
Whoa.
That's why they hang out under the couch.
No, wait.
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility.
Nice.
By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No. Not me, but I swear it was innocent. No.
I pride myself on that.
Well done.
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case.
Do tell.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter.
Scandalous.
It was delivered to Dorian last night. At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent.
Whoa.
That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
But
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter.
oh.
He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Sure, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Do you now?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting.
Oh, do tell.
Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
The mystery of the love letter. The plot thickens.
I have it here, semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Ah. That one?
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Ah. Don't cut it with scissors, though. Burning a small piece?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes. It's definitely flammable.
Okay.
Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though.
This is true.
What else should we try with the paper?
Try cutting it with scissors?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Taste it!
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy.
It's rice paper!
What else should we try with the paper? What should we look at next?
Give us the letter. It's an M,
A
right?
stylized letter M. Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Hello there, you two.
Oh, hey, buddy! Dressed a little bit less fancy today. How are you doing?
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
Something tells me that this is starting to sound like a fridge.
Strange, no? Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next? I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects.
Sure.
Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Manta, and Freddie Yeti.
Well, it's either Mitchell Lynn or Matteo Manta, and I get the feeling Mitchell Lynn might
Who do
be
you think it was? Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now, and the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all.
I'm a genius! Guessing is my strong
I'm
suit.
impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet.
Ah.
Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime?
Sure!
As a date, I mean.
Sure!
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
I got asked out for a cup of tea. Do I need to be excited or worried? I'm still a suspect. I could be the real criminal. No one would ever find out. Rumors. Let's see. Ashes to ashes. Pile of dust lives under the couch. April Imperomaga said she interviewed Dirk to find out the case of the missing sock. I don't know who Dirk might be. But let me go and look at under my couch. I didn't even know there was stuff under my couch, man. How do I crouch? Can I even see under my couch? How am I meant to see under my couch? Excuse me? Okay. I'm slightly worried because I can't see under my couch. I don't like that. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. Hello?
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you.
I don't know how to feel about this.
A cute bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Hello there. Jeez. Sorry.
It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy.
I don't know how to feel about dating a dust bunny, but you know what? I don't know how to feel about any of this.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world.
Well, hello there.
The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Ooh, I'm sorry about that.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
True.
It's all right, honey. I'm easygoing. You got something for me, or should I get back to work?
Sure.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again. Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
Okay. Sure. I don't know how to feel about what I just encountered in my life, but you know. Soggy bottom boy. Okay, let's go ahead and speak to the stackables. I get the feeling that the stackables are likely the washing machine and the tumble dryer. That's, if my detective brain is working, it's definitely these two nerds. So I'm gonna speak to this one first.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Is he now?
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
Is that Asterion?
Yes.
That definitely sounds like Neil. 1,000,000%.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Oh, God.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice. Well, hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle. Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my God, the velvet. If I were a castle, I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
Yeah. That's 100% Asterion. He just got older, less vampire-y, and a fashion crime?
If that was intended as some passive-aggressive hint for me to lower my personal volume, allow me to adjust myself upward a notch or two. Moving on. I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders. Which part is your favorite?
Of your form?
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals.
I don't know if I can say what I can say is fine for YouTube.
Enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic. Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship. Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
I mean, I slap my butt every now and then just to, you know, confirm how glorious I am. Just like, well done, sir. Nice ass. The Temple of Tone.
Indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
Uh-huh.
Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
You must be creative as well.
Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece. Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind?
Sure.
Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
Sure.
Awesome, yes, as incapable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques, yes? Yes. I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
Yeah, who's Florence?
Florence, the floor. You haven't met Florence? Ah,
Not yet. No.
she and Mare Celia are my 2 favorite dishy divas. We get together, a little Lambrusco, raise a little hell. She hates working out, but I'm absolutely sure she'll support me. Oh, I made another joke. That one wasn't even intentional. I'm amazing. What do you think? Tidus, the detergent. If you think I'm dramatic. What do you think?
Sure.
Oh dear, no. I don't think that's a good idea. Darling, where would I hang from?
That's a dead giveaway. Door frame?
Dorian? Have you seen him? A slice a la mode. How could I ever focus on form with that form before me? Oh no, no more temptations. I must keep my movement pure.
I mean, Dorian is a hunk of oak, I'll say that. What about burpees? Let's do it.
Ah, you are a cruel taskmaster. Lucky for you, I am exceptionally well mastered.
Mm-hmm.
Rigorous training is the only way forward, the only way to progress. Bring me the ecstasy of discipline, the sublime breath of skill. Oh, for the love of Lint, I sound like him. Washford, of course. He's almost monastic in his approach to physical work. I've never been in better shape. Call Washford for me. No, just with your voice. Just vibrate those glorious pipes of yours and call out the name. Washford.
Washford!
Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
You know, I don't appreciate someone calling my feet floppy. I want to point that. Washford! Why don't you speak to the other
A
guy?
handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Well, you know what? Go eat a Drysdale.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Oh my gosh, what is that ASMR voice? Okay, my ears are having a time.
You seem taken aback, quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood. Tiger, tiger, tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Oh gosh.
Yes, yes, a long and solitary bad mood.
Why?
For this, for everything, we are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest. You want to hear my story?
Sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart. I have to. It isn't something I chose.
I don't know. I feel like you could just, not go through the ASMR.
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
I can add 2 and 2.
Prepare
Yeah.
to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives.
Yes.
Countless lives, countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken.
Would you like some tea? Maggie is making some tea. Maybe we just all sit down together, speak about our feelings, drink with pinkies up kind of thing, and then we'll invite Drysdale over, and then you guys can do whatever it is you do together.
It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it. You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal. You have no idea.
What have I done?
But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees, and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does. I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me.
This poor washing machine. Washford is... I want to hug him.
But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life? It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate, to share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea. You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room, I cannot tell. I have lost my only friend.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh. Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough? Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Mm-hmm.
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us. And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed. Past tense, but the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Uh-huh.
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country. Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me. The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me.
Uh-oh.
And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Shion. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
You guys are literally on top of each other. I don't understand.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that
I'm
way.
not dismissing. What the what?
You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
I have questions about you two. I told you that he loves dishing gossip with Florence the floor. Okay, well, I mean, can I speak to the floor? Okay, hold on. I need to find. But this is all floor. How can I not speak to the floor when I am walking on the floor? Let me. It's not letting me speak to the floor. Okay, maybe this one. That's the floor.
Be there in a moment.
Okay, I'll just wait here, I suppose.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh.
Recognized but not impressed.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's the human. Whoa.
Hi, Florence. How do you do?
Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess.
Nah, you look beautiful.
You must be here for Mayor Celia. Oh, you don't know.
Celia is the ceiling.
I completely understand. You must be such a busy bee running around and taking care of all of us here in the house. I would have time to remember every little detail.
Exactly, not me. I'm actually a forgetful person. Who are you?
Mayor Celia runs things around here. Keeps an eye on all the citizens. Makes sure the wheels are greased so nothing squeaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I help her out when I can. But if we're being honest, she does most of the heavy lifting around here. Keeps a roof over everyone's heads.
Ah, that makes sense.
Literally, she's the ceiling. I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like. Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
What can I say? My Riz game is on the Florence. I know that was bad. You don't have to tell me.
Would you care for some tea while you wait?
Sure. Why not?
Perfect timing. Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready.
How?
How do you take it?
Milk and sugar, please.
Oh, that's my favorite too. I think I'll pour myself a cup while I'm at it.
I love it.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Uh-oh, someone might have an issue with that.
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna stain. I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away. Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
Sure.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
I
There
was.
she is, the
Whoa!
mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
Whoa!
So, in summary,
Oh dear.
I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev,
Fine.
trust me. We're doing everything that we can.
She's so regal.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Beep. Send the nerd in.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
What the? Who are you?
Hello, Mateo.
Oh.
What can I do for you today?
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember.
no.
Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Goodbye.
Mateo, come, sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next.
What am I witnessing?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's my turn now.
I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association.
Uh-huh. You don't sound too impressed by me.
Here's my card. But really, all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up.
Well, thank you. What a nice Celia stipple. I love it.
What can I do for you today?
Hold on. Can you bless me after that? Oh, God.
Well then. Hello. Meeting successful.
Hello.
Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here.
Yes, you are.
Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers.
Absolutely.
I've seen you zipping back and forth around the house, running here and there.
Yep.
You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I might ask you a favor.
Definitely. Mayor Ma'am, how may I
It's about
assist
my
you?
assistant, Florence.
Oh, no. She seems sweet.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing, but that means she lets people walk all over her. Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her.
Oh, do tell.
I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues.
Oh dear.
The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her. I'd like to formally ask for your help.
I'm gonna find who is giving Florence issues and I'm gonna sell them in a garage sale. You got it, Miss Celia. Who
may
I
be
will
her
find
boss,
out.
But Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me. However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need? She's the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with. She would do anything for this office. Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence. It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms. I think she's under the impression that she needs to spruce herself up. I keep finding empty bottles around her desk. Perfume, maybe? Although they don't carry a scent.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like every time I turn my back, she's got another set. They don't look especially high quality either. Poor dear. What else do you need? You have done so. Keep well.
All right. Perfect. That was deeply terrifying and horribly disturbing. And I think I need to go to a drama class. But that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Date Everything. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. To the developers, Team 17, and to all the voice actors and actresses and the like, thank you guys for all the hard work and dedication you've put into this, to the writers, to the entire team. This is an amazing game, and I cannot wait to bring you more. Until next time, Uncle Rusty says, keep polishing those floors. Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. And have you ever wanted to own a shop where you can put down a whole bunch of tabletop games and have some sweaty